I have like 70 different decks of Oracle and tarot cards. I will say I'm a red letter Christian. Paper is what you make. Just like the Bible is what you make it. The Bhagavad Gita is what you make it. Anything can be made evil and anything can be made good. I am a light worker and I work only with love. With that, I'm going to step away for a second and grab water and those bracelets. Yeah. You know what's awesome? I can be as loud as I want in my house because my kids are so loud. This living room's really coming together. Oh, I did get it clean underneath my table over here. I think I can move you guys. Hello over there. I've got it's clean underneath there now. I like how I can just rotate you both at the same time. It's so great. Wild Child 20. Hello, I like your name. Hello on YouTube. Sorry, I was stepped away right as I went live. I was like, and I'm leaving the screen. Let's see. I have a lot of bracelets to put on here. I don't actually know what does he say? Would you take my picture so I don't remember? Thank you you know what's really cool about Clapper, guys? Their likes are way cooler over here because they go streaming up with people's screen name or like their little like icons that they have. So I can physically see the P for Penelope going all the way up. But then there's some that come as like ghosts and one that's a laughy face. I like it. Yeah, I'm the same on Clapper as I am pretty much everywhere else, Ascending.Phoenix. So I like to keep it the same. Hello, Goddess Warrior. Oh, hello, Bryn. Hi, Bryn. All right. Water. I learned yesterday when I was reading The Idiot's Guide to Ayurveda, I learned that coffee is actually not good for my body type at all. That's not true for all people's body types. And that I am obsessed with it. Isn't that weird how that works with the human body? That we are actually not good for us, like unworthiness. The unworthiness. Guys, I remembered the word distortion. The unworthiness distortion that we are built in with, where we feel like we are not worthy. Every single person is built in with this distortion in them that they are not worthy for a variety of things. And the thing is that we're supposed to deprogram that in ourselves. We're supposed to heal that in ourselves. Some people like the word deprogram. Some people like the word unlearn. Some people like the word heal. Whatever word it is that you like for that, take it. The raw contact. Yeah. And you guys, if you haven't checked out my new website, I would love to know what you think about it. If you have and you already like told me what you think about it, you could totally tell me again. That's fine. But I love the feedback, truly. It's like 3 or 4 on the HC. What is the 3 or 4 on the heat? I have seen coffee. Oh, I see. Yeah, the coffee is. All right. Who'd like a card? Left alone. And if it's nobody, then that's fine. I'll just start pulling collective cards. They usually are collective anyway, honestly. They end up being like for the person, but also somehow tend to resonate for the entire group that's in here because that's just how spirit likes to work. Like a newborn. Oh, I think I want this on this side, actually. You take my picture so because I won't remember. Is it because I won't remember? Take my picture because I won't remember. Yup. Please. All right. I see pleases. Now I see him. All right. I see Mike. Mikey Mike. Mike G. Spiritual. I'm going to write your guys' names down this time. Nicole Loving Strong. Anyone from Clapper? That's a wink for Clapper, guys. Oh, you guys want a wink too? No, I'm just kidding. You guys didn't ask for a wink. Hey, you too. You guys get the right eye. I'm such a dork. I entertain myself. Just breathe. 22222. 22222. Toby Lena. And Fairlin. That's a pretty name, Fairlin. Faerlyn. Fairlin. 122 Sanayak. I'm butchering that, I'm sure. All right. And I am going to ask that it resonate for at least the person that I'm pulling for, at least one other person, because there are plenty of messages out here that will do that. Robert. I like rolling the R for Robert. Robert. All right. We're going to stop there for now. Starting with Mike G. We're going with Kali. Why am I a little bit nervous to pull cards on Clapper? I don't know what makes me so nervous over here. All of a sudden, I got this rush of like, it's new. It's new. You guys are new. You're so new. Like the No Doubt song. You're new. You're so new. You new. I'm new. You guys probably are new. I'm new. What do we have for Mike, please? Oh, 15 messages. I better keep these rolling here. Big 50 on Monday, Nicole. Congratulations. Happy birthday. You haven't seen it yet on Clapper. What does that mean? Am I missing people's comments on Clapper? I don't think so. What are you talking about? All right, we've got Matangi. You don't do it for me anymore, the song says. Who's feeling that way? I know it's not Mike. All right. She is the tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. She holds the secret teachings of the power of the voice, of the healing power of art and music. She is the divine feminine medicine for the lost, the alienated, those who have been cast aside. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. I was just talking about the unworthiness. What was the word, guys? I had it. Who remembers the word? Because now it's already gone from me again. The unworthiness factor. Why? I just had it. She is the ignition of a creative, joyful, and vibrant path. The ninth of the wisdom goddesses, Mahavidya Matangi, is a wild goddess, sparkling green in color, with a green parrot as her symbol. Distortion, thank you. Unworthiness distortion. I was just talking about the unworthiness distortion. Where was I? She dwells outside the confines of polite society, like me. She eats stale food, a symbol of her power in the realm that has been discarded or rejected. and her ability to source power from that which others cannot recognize as having value. Matangi sees worth where others are not capable of noticing it, let alone honoring it. She is for those souls going through the experience of being disrespected, discarded, not really seen, and not loved and valued for their true being. She is also for those who think and seek to live outside of social, political, economic, or religious systems and can thrive best by doing so. Her association with pollution and unclean food become impurity and toxic. These songs are really cracking me up this morning. Alexis, I found you, miss. Okay. These include poisons on all levels, from the many physical toxins in our modern world to actions that appear holy on the surface but are rotten at the core, to the emotional and psychological poisons that steal away our peace and freedom. For those who recognize the spiritually dysfunctional lifestyles that typify mainstream mentality, who may feel uncertain or vulnerable as to how to cultivate well-being and protect the planet for future generations, she provides strength, courage, and ingenuity. Ingenuity? Is that, am I saying that right? I like the song. But we'll keep going. Matangi opens the sacred pathways that bypass fear and moving with the crowd, releasing constrictions to the soul and allowing for authority and a deep inner aliveness to emerge. You'll know when this is happening because you will feel increasingly like yourself, responsible and free to create your life path while recognizing how trapped and dead-ended so many are around you. You will feel grateful that you don't fit in and determined to manifest something constructive with the gift of freedom and the spiritual power that you've been able to access. Matangi is the liberator, and her appearance in a reading implies you cannot find fulfillment in the dreams another has dreamed for you, nor in the values that mainstream society holds. You have a path and a purpose that needs to break with societal conditioning, and sometimes that will mean experiencing what it is to be an outsider. However, you are never alone, and really you belong to a soul tribe of unique beings with Matangi as our spiritual queen. There is nothing wrong with being different. You can find a way to yourself fully. As the tantric emanation of Saraswati, Matangi opens up to the esoteric power of speech. This is the realm of poetry, speaking and writing that inspires and uplifts. To use the words in such a way that they have the power to change another's state of being. Some may call this spellcasting, a beautiful teaching associated with Matangi that the devotee must treat all women with reverence and respect. She will not manifest her blessings where the feminine is criticized or desecrated. We use the power she gives to honor the sacred, and her power grows in us. To use such power to put another down is an act against the goddess and will not manifest any benefit. So Matangi's presence often indicates a time when we are learning the spiritual power and responsibility as our influence expands. I'm so glad you did too, Melrose. Oh my gosh, Melrose, hi. Follow back. Got you. Hello, Muhammad. Let's see. Oh, in a reading, she augurs the overcoming of a toxic pattern or situation. If you have been feeling at the mercy of another person or situation, she reassures you that you have the spiritual power within to claim your energy as your own. She will assist you in shedding psychic contaminations or residues from others, and you need to have no fear. As Matangi operates outside systems and convention, if you are feeling afraid or victimized within a system of bureaucracy, for example, you are asked to seek sanctuary in her and trust in her overriding power. No fasts or other purification rituals, no initiations or other forms of teaching are required to practice Matangi's mantra. She encourages music and dance as a way to connect with her and receive her blessings. She reminds us that to the divine eye, we are lovable, we are worthy and acceptable as we are. Hers is a joyful path. I love that. I hope that resonated for you. Mikey Mike. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Okay. Todd, hi. Oh my gosh, Zane. Did I tell you guys that Zane sent me soap and it's still sitting on my couch? And it smells so good. This is the Divine Balance one. If you want to know where to get it, I don't get paid to talk about this. I literally just love this soap so much. It's like I use it every spiritual bath. This is a Divine Balance. And if you desire any, I have a link on my website, pagehook.com, under resources, under my favorites. You just hit the resources at the top. It drops right down. It's not a lot to look for. But yeah, I adore it. And he has cute little soap stamps. I'm going to open it for you guys. I'm going to open it for you guys because it's just so cute. I don't think Zane has a clapper. I wish he did. But anyway, pagehook.com. Look at those cute little stamps for YouTube. Hey guys. Hey. Oh wow. When you look at it this way, it almost looks like a phoenix flying, but it's supposed to be a crescent moon. Okay, it's kind of like melting in my hand. It smells so good. Oh, I love it. Love it. Oh, I forgot to put on the rest of my armor. Armor up. Woman up. Woman up. Yeah, I wear a lot of bracelets. I almost made my website the girl with all the bracelets, but then pagehook.com was available. So I was like, yeah, that sounds easier. We'll do that one. I like easy. That I know my name. I can remember my website. Whatever will be, guys. That's what the song keeps saying. Whatever will be, will be. Whatever you're worrying about, whatever will be, will be. And just remember, you do not have control. And the more you try to control something, then the more you will be asked to surrender. So just remember that whatever will be. Okay, I think I got all the bracelets that I need to redo. That's a lot, huh? There's a lot going on there. You've got many bracelets too. I love them too. They're my armor. They keep me nice and protected, and I feel better with them on. If anything, I feel better with them on, okay? But I do believe in their power. Oh, this reminds me of when I was a kid. Don't be stupid. You know I love you. Oh, thank you so much, Bryn. You got the cashmere one, what? Oh, the cashmere soap. Feeling frustrated. Okay. Nicole Loving Strong. A little trust in me and you'll see. Don't freak out until you know the facts. Relax. Yeah, someone's worrying about something. You know I need you. Don't be upset. Okay, let's see if I can get this huge stack of cards out. They got my eye on this. First off, messenger. So clearly there's a message that's important that's coming in. They're calling me to use Light and Dreams Oracle and Urban Crow mixed together. Reacting. Oh, you're welcome. You love when I shuffle the cards. The cards. Gotta shuffle the card. 1919 on YouTube. Somebody needs to hear 1919. Someone needs to look up angel number 1919. Could be me. All right, I've got two of them here that popped out. Magnolias and Joan of Arc. 37 and 49. All right, Nicole Loving Strong. And anyone else that this resonates for, because it usually will resonate for more than one person. Joan of Arc. Learn from those who inspire you. Role model, inspiration, aspiration, success, and heroes. Joan of Arc became a national heroine at the age of 18 when she led the French army to victory over the English at Orleans. Her story inspired the French population during her life and has grown to mythic proportions today, making her one of the most legendary figures of all time. The legend of Joan of Arc is a great example of the power of heroic figures. By displaying strength, hope, and determination, she became an inspiration and role model to generations of people. By using the lives and success stories of others as an example, we too can be inspired to discover who we are and what we are capable of. And the quote is from Warren Buffett: "Tell me your heroes, and I'll tell you how your life will end up." Interesting. And then 49 is Magnolias. Magnolias maintain stability, perseverance, dignity, grace, longevity, dignity. Flowers are exquisite wonders of nature that play a significant part in our lives. They are universal gestures of kindness and love that can bring a smile to our faces, enrich our surroundings, and make our hearts soar. I get a lot of pleasure from painting flowers, this artist says, which can convey a great deal of meaning in art. Their inherent beauty can add color, mood, and interest to a scene. In this painting, I hope that the magnolias reflect the beauty of my subject and help to evoke a sense of tranquility and nobility. Magnolias are among the most ancient of flowers and have remained little changed over millions of years. Their longevity has made them symbolic of perseverance, stability, and grace through ever-changing times. While flowers are sunshine to some, in pagan rites, the luminous magnolia evokes the lunar goddess or goddesses. Like the alluring and mysterious goddess on the card, moon deities represent the divine feminine, protection, wisdom, fertility, and magic. And Hans Christian Andersen's quote that they put on here is, "Just living is not enough. One must have sunshine, freedom, and a little flower." Whew. There's a lot going on in that one. Oh. All of my decks are on .com. You can go to the Amazon storefront where I have all the Oracle decks, the only ones that are similar. I just show them one time because I got to move along. Just Breathe 2222. 2222. It always makes me think of like squirt guns. Pew, 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 pew. Squirt guns, guys. What do we have for Just Breathe? These are all the Rebecca Campbell decks that she has out, smashed together. So there's 3 decks in one here. This one's from the Rose Oracle. Whispers of Mother Earth: creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. Whispers of Mother Earth. It's on page 140 and 141. I feel like 141 is something that somebody's been seeing a lot of in this room. Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. There are creations seated within you, planted before your birth. There are unborn possibilities yearning to be woven and creative solutions with songs of the ancient earth humming through you, beckoning new consciousness that longs to be written into matter. Surrender to the creations whispering you forth. Perhaps they're calling you to rewrite the web of life in some small way, to stitch the soul a little more. We came bearing keys for each other, and as you share your song, it unlocks something in someone else. Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They can't be reproduced. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is a planet of creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to truly create. So much of humanity has been raised to consume. We're so focused on more, like Billy Idol Rebel Yell, guys, that we've forgotten how to grow sustainably. Our consumption is killing us. How can you not read this card and just think, in the midnight hour, she cries, mo, mo, mo? I mean, It's so good. Trust the seeds that have been planted within you. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, creatives, poets, and singers. Yet to be human is to be creative. It doesn't matter what the result may be. Just carve out time to express your soul through your creativity. The seeds planted within you will show you the way. They have intelligence within them, and all you need to do is tend them through daily grounded creative action. And the soul inquiry is, what does your soul most yearn to create? I walked down the aisle with my ex-husband to this song after we got married. We really shouldn't be doing this, and we both know why. That's not like manifesting. Toby Lena. It is not Monday, but we're using Mystic Mondays Tarot because that's what they just asked for. Toby Lena. Oh, Bryn, did you want a card? Is that what your I will is? Is that what the I will is? I don't know what the I will is. But now I just saw it and I go, maybe that's what she was saying. But I'm like, that doesn't really answer a question of, would you like a card? I will. Wouldn't work. You're welcome. We really shouldn't be doing this. Well, I don't have to Toby Lena, please. And anyone else that this resonates for. If you like a private session with me, you can book with me through the link in my bio. Wow, there's some that are already flipped up in here. I wonder why. Two of Pentacles is about balance, and Princess of Swords, like you're thinking about speaking your truth on something that's of a matter of the heart. You're thinking hard about it. You or somebody else. I haven't figured out what it is yet. But someone in there is. But what's the message? There we go. Four of Cups is also flipped up. Sometimes that can represent regret. So there may be a regret if someone doesn't speak their truth. Two of Cups in reverse came out. So I'm not sure what's going on there, Toby Lena, with either a really close friendship, a really close family member, or a person that you have some pretty deep feelings for romantically. But it is in reverse for that Two of Cups. So whatever it is, there's been, a breakup, a clash, or a disconnect that's been going on. Unable to hash out conflicts, you are struggling to uphold your relationships right now. You and your partner are having trouble seeing eye to eye, and it's causing a rift between you two. So this could be romantic, usually romantic, but also could just be someone really close to you. Creating an awkward and constrained energy. Instead of blaming the other person, look into whether you have unresolved patterns from the past that are replaying in this current scenario. Regardless, whether it is you or the other person, there is a lack of emotional connection and trust. This uneven footing could be the end of a partnership where you two may take separate paths and go your own way. Not all relationships are meant to last forever and have a place in time in your life. Instead of feeling bitter, appreciate what the relationship gave you and how you grew from this experience. So there's going to have to be some type of a shift between you and another person if you're going to carry something forward. That shift is almost always going to have to come within you for you. And sometimes it's just not meant to go forward any further. And we can actually block ourselves from a lot of really great things in life when we try to keep things past their expiration date. Hello, Thorson. So yeah, we just want to let go of things that aren't meant to be kept around long term, especially people that are not treating us in a healthy way. But sometimes it's an internal shift that we need to have, and we need to look at our own behavior and see if we have too many expectations, if we are too focused on an outcome, because sometimes we're really focused on an outcome and that's not healthy either. And source, God, the universe, they do not like it when we try to control things that are not meant to be in our control. As Cancer, and I'm going to talk to my aunt. Oh, okay, Toby Lena. I'm glad that it resonated for you. And anyone else that resonated for, please do take it, because and if it hits you, then what we should be. Robert, I love it. I love it. Thank you, Robert. See you again. But yeah, you should take it if it resonates. Sure. But if it doesn't, then just know that that wasn't for you, and that something else coming up here may work very well be for you. Fair. How come I not? I cannot say this. Fearless. Anyway, whatever your name is, your TikTok name. I have a card for you. I know we have to get clever with our names sometimes. Yeah, they're calling Crow. 1818. Oh, did you see 1818? I saw 1919. I would. Okay. Bren. Is there anyone on Clapper that would like a card? Bren. So I've got Fearless, 122, Robert, and on the list. Okay. Fearless. Are you still in here? Fearless, can you just let me know that you're still here? I love the snapping of cards. Love it. I love it. The way that they just hit. Right there. Right there is the sweet spot. That sharp snap. Oh, cool. Awesome. What do we have for Fairlin? Ooh, okay. 3 of Swords in reverse. I'm going to actually pull another one on this. Tell me more about this 3 of Swords in reverse, please. The Hanged Man in reverse. One more, please. I just listened to what Spirit desires. 10 of Swords. Okay, that's some heavy stuff going on there, Fairlin. First off, I'm really sorry. 3 of Swords in reverse. This tells me, so intuitively, this is telling me of, clearly a heartbreak. There's swords going through the heart. But it's something that's actually an internal wound that you need to heal. So there's something that has really made your heart ache, but it's actually a pattern of something that has to heal internally, because you're going to continue to see this over and over and over again. The Hanged Man tells me that there's a need to let go of something, that there may be a delay in things if you don't heal this. And then this 10 of Swords is just saying how painful this is. Now, they would like me to read the statements in there, because there'll be something more specific. But there may be other people that are resonating with this. You may have patterns of reacting to situations. That they're saying that you do have patterns of reacting to situations that hurt you in a way that spirals you downward, and you get stuck in a cycle, and that cycle is not healthy. And so you'll continue to see these extremely heartbreaking situations. Not let all these swords plunge into you. But let's see what they have to say. So the 3 of Swords, this card is reversed. It's a sign that although much time has gone by, you are finding it difficult to let go of a painful situation. Or perhaps you're holding on to an old grudge. This is an excellent time to take inventory of your feelings and ask yourself which ones are preventing you from living or loving. I grew up with Scooby-Doo. And then the Hanged Man in reverse. That's 12. The Hanged Man reversed feels as though he's been putting in too much effort compared to the amount of success he's seen. It may also point to a person who has lost faith in his or her idea and is ready to give up without doing the necessary spiritual work that would help in finding a solution. And then 10 of Swords. The defeated broken crow lies on the ground at the bottom of a cliff surrounded by cold, barren rocks. Alone in his misery, this poor bird has been left for dead, impaled by 10 swords. His ordeal is marked by the heaviness of betrayal. The 10 of swords could indicate being backstabbed and may denote the end of a painful situation. If there's one positive aspect to this card, it is that the time of suffering will soon be over. This card asks you to let go and accept that an end is coming. And by doing so, you will find the strength to move on. So yeah, there's definitely something that's being held onto. There's something that internally, the way that you are reacting to situations that come at you with all these swords, that pattern does have to change. That's how you're going to have an ending to the suffering soon, is by shifting your own internal way that you respond or react to when people betray you, when people hurt you. Because on this journey, you will continue to have betrayals. You will continue to have people not seeing your worth, overlooking you. Even lovers or friends, lovers cheating on you. You're going to see some of that stuff if you don't release the pain that comes with some of these betrayals. Understand that humans are human. That some of them are literally meant to come into your life. Identify and label them as, you're not for me. And to just say that with conviction inside, going, I know this person is not for me, and therefore I'm going to move on. Now let's get on with the people that are for me. I hope that's helpful for you, Fairlyn. 122, are you still in here? I think it's Soniac. Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it? I don't know, but they want me to put this card back, or this card deck back, and not make a mess. They're like, Paige, you've been working so hard to put all this stuff away, and here you are pulling all these cards out again. Oh, Sonia C. That makes a lot more sense. Sorry, Sonia. I'm like, what is that? Okay. My apologies. Quite a bit with all that's been going on with me lately. I'm glad that it resonated. That was a harsh one, but I don't know if you're familiar with the energy of Odin, but that was heavy in that reading. So, thank you, Toby Lena. All right, what do we have for Sonia? Goodbye, Toby Lena. Right? I read that right when it said whisper goodbye on the song. Funny. Okay. I think I'm going to skip this one. Alexa, skip. Because I don't actually know what that is. Why is it not skipping? Alexa, skip. There we go. That's much better. You've stolen my heart. Stolen. Sea Glass, 34. Beautiful. I have not read this card yet. Focus your attention. It's a pretty card. Focus your attention. Calm, peace, quiet, stability. Her attention is focused. She feels the smooth sea glass and the tickly lightness of bubbles as they pass over her skin and through her hair. She feels the warmth of the sun on her face, the weightlessness of her body as it is buoyed by the salt water. She is attentive to her thoughts and feelings, non-judgmental as her mind drifts like the gentle current from one notion to another. Meditation is a practice that uses techniques such as mindfulness to train attention and awareness. The purpose of meditation is to help us improve our health by achieving mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable, state. Meditation has been scientifically proven to have a number of benefits, including stress reduction and the easing of anxiety and depression. And the Buddha says, a mind unruffled by the vagaries of fortune, from sorrow freed, from defilements cleansed, from fear liberated. This is the greatest blessing. Clearly, you're being called to a meditation. I want to know more, though. Why? Have you not been meditating? Because usually that's like the very first thing is like people that aren't meditating, they'll get their readings completely wasted, pretty much. You have been meditating. Okay, then there's got to be another reason why. So, truth, tower. All right, tell me more. What's the tower about? Fear, anxiety, terror. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. With gentle. Why gentle? What does the gentle mean? Yes. Okay, there's definitely a feeling of trap. Both these cards, the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords, start out by saying feeling trapped. You are needing to specifically focus your meditation on whatever feels like an encroaching tower moment for you. There's a truth that will be revealed to you in the meditation. It may not come directly as a message, it'll come in as more of a download, that then all of a sudden you'll have an aha moment on how to move forward on something that was causing a lot of fear and anxiety in you. Maybe not like an overwhelming amount yet, but if it was to come to pass, then it would. With this gentle approach, you're going to have success with, what's the fire sign about? I have a fire sign card here. They know like it when they pull fire signs out that like actually like represent a person's sign. So some type of a divine masculine energy. So whether you identify with divine masculine energy, then that would be for you. But if it's someone else, if you don't identify as a divine masculine, then it's going to be about a person that is a divine masculine. Someone that is a pretty patient but stubborn individual. Yeah, so you're feeling trapped in some type of a decision or some type of a situation, backed into a corner, hands tied. Lots of like fear and anxiety energies though, because both these cards talk about fear and anxiety as well. That's you. Yeah, so what I'm hearing is that the truth you need to know about the situation is going to come through meditation, specifically intended meditation. So you may be meditating, but questions so you can get very specific answers put into your brain. Baby, do I? Your health issues. Okay. Yeah. Balance. They want to restore balance for you. Whatever's going on with your health, please know that I've seen people reverse a lot of things with their health with answers that they've gotten from the divine. So getting things onto better tracks. And a lot has to do with mindset, and fear and anxiety they inhibit the ability for you to overcome those things, because fear is poison. It puts everything out into the negative side of the world. For a human to feel fear and anxiety over a health issue, very understandable. We are asked to rise above that and understand that the divine can do anything. They can heal anything. They can make anything go away, but they can't work in it if you're operating in fear and anxiety and feeling trapped and restricted. You have to feel free and healthy and know that literally they can change anything. Okay. Robert. Do I turn you on and on when I kiss you, baby? Still enough, baby, don't I? Or baby, do I, baby? Sometimes I don't know all the lyrics, but I still want to sing it. Round and leave me lonely. Do you hate when I roll the R of Robert? You can't have fear while healing, Bryn says over on YouTube. It's true. It's true. Just started dialysis. I need a kidney. Trying to stay positive. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Please do stay positive. Bryn over here on YouTube, she has been to the point where they've said, you don't have any more time left. And she's come back, and she's a fighter. And the power of your mind, the power of listening to the guidance that you've been given. Like if you start to hear of like foods that you need to be eating, like let's say that like you're scrolling TikTok and all of a sudden they're talking about turmeric all the time. And you're like, why do I keep hearing about turmeric? And then you go look it up and the health benefits. This happened to me with my thyroid. And you go look up the benefits of turmeric and you're like, oh my gosh, that totally does help your thyroid. Listen to that and start eating those types of things. Listen to your intuition. Don't go against Western medicine recommendations if they feel right. Clearly, like I'm not a doctor. I do believe in Western medicine, but I also believe in listening to our intuition and our bodies and what they desire for us to do. All right, Robert. Odin's got a message coming on here. Knight of Swords. Tell me more about it. Four of Wands in reverse. You want me to take that one? The Sun. Knight of Swords, reversed, union and celebrations card, but then the Sun. Robert, so what I'm hearing right now with these cards is there's been a quick charging forward in relationships. And the pattern of charging forward really quickly will actually result in not the kind of union that you may be actually ultimately hoping for. So that's the pattern that needs to be examined. Whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, that's the pattern that needs to be examined. It's the pattern that needs to be broken. But the ultimate thing is that you can break this pattern of charging in too quickly. And when you do break that pattern, you're going to see these relationships land, or this relationship land exactly as you desire it to, with all the happiness. And that's possible if you're in a current relationship. It's possible with the relationship that you're in, because we can look back on our patterns and behaviors. We can do a retroactive view of how we have done things in the past. And this is for a lot of people, actually. We can do a retroactive look at that and learn lessons from what we've done in the past. That's what Odin has right now. I don't really know where that came from, but agreed, already have. Awesome. Knight of Swords. So I want to say they wouldn't be bringing this up if you had already done it. So there's more. There's more to it, is what I'm hearing, because they wouldn't have me bring this out. You may feel like it's done, but you've just hit the surface of it. There's another layer or so. The Knight of Swords rushes into battle as the wind whips around him. Okay. It is not malice or anger. The Knight of Swords brings youthful, enthusiastic energy to, which brings with it the inspiration to create a pathway to success. So yes, there's still a path to success. This card may indicate a project that you are excited about. There is swirling energy around you. You cannot be stopped. The Knight of Swords denotes a high potential and offers you the strength to complete the project, but it also brings a warning not to cut corners or make hasty decisions. Wands. 4 of Wands. In reverse. Okay. When reversed, the 4 of Wands represents instability in your home life or a breakdown in a relationship. Although you know that the change is vital to your growth in the long run, you may be finding it difficult to keep a positive attitude. And then the Sun. I love the Sun card. Optimism, positivity, success, happiness, and good fortune. The crow stands fearlessly on the back of a glistening white horse with her wings reaching outward in freedom. She is open to the radiant energy of the sun as it illuminates her soul and brings success to all she desires to accomplish. She comes to you with a message that luck is on your side, and you will soon feel the brightness and warmth of the sun. Bask in all this potential entering into your life at this time and allow this energy to raise your frequency. Yeah, if it resonates, take it. I will say Anna Zabar and I can't say it. I'm sorry. I can't say things today. I will say that that ex, I don't get a great vibe from for you. Running into your ex, I don't get a great vibe. Really think about what happened between you two and if you want to travel that path again. It was for you too, Brian. This is my last relationship. Yeah, take what resonates. I will say this, Robert. If you don't take accountability for your current situation, this current situation will not turn out the way that you are hoping that it will turn out. Because that's really coming in strong that this is a pattern that's happened in every recent relationship. The rushing in for some reason is really strong there. The lessons are more important to the divine than keeping you in union with someone. And so if the lesson isn't learned, then that's when tower moments happen, because they're like, wait, we let you know that you needed to heal this and this and this. You didn't learn that lesson. Okay, so we're gonna move this divine person, this beautiful soul, into a lesson for you. But we want to be really clear that what I said in the beginning there is that current situations absolutely can still be that sunshine landing, right? They can still be that, but we've got to reflect and go deep. You're being asked to go much deeper emotionally than you have so far in your journey. It's like I'm getting that saying of it's time. It's time. Like, how do you want me to say that? You've been very much like fire energy, ambitious, charging forward, swords and fire. And now they're like, it's time to move into the cups and into some of the dark cups. Like they're showing me the 5 of Cups from what deck is that? From this one, the 5 of Cups. It's like very dark looking. Show me the 5 of Cups. Here it is. That one. Like really reflecting. I'm going to show that really close to this side. For you guys over there. And for you guys here. Okay. Bryn. Bryn, I'm actually going to pull. They're asking me to pull cards on your current situation that you're in. The message is trustworthy, they're saying. Bryn's over on YouTube here, so. The song that's, oh, I love this song, Wicked Games. Okay. So because you know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to say a lot of details on it. But they are wanting you to have some answers on that. Tell me what she needs to know about that situation, please. All right. Ace of Cups, new beginnings. I have chills all the way through my body. New beginnings, understanding. You, okay. Ooh. Hold on, guys. I may cry here. Success, the 6 of Wands. The understanding card that's coming out is telling me that you understood very quickly that there is a change made, and there's going to be reason for celebration, and that's double there. There's celebration for triumph, achievement, success, victory, having the advantage. Taking quick action really helped you have the advantage here. You didn't really question it. And that trustworthy card just came out a second time. So continue down the path that you're going. If you feel frustrated or want to give up, please don't, because what you're doing is working. You're being put through this. You're being put through this to double down the success of how much it works. Your levels are down. Oh, I love it. I have chills all the way through my body, Bryn. This is actually going to give you, this is just what Spirit is giving me. This is going to give you more strength and more drive to teach. The Spirit knows this is a really hard lesson that they're putting you through, but they know that you already know the success rate of your efforts, and that this will help you realize how important these efforts are to carry forward and to share with other people, because you'll have a double success at this. Don't let any stubbornness get in the way. But you will absolutely be going through another transformation with your situation, to the positive. Definitely to the positive. Sorry, my eyes start to sweat, guys. It's a weird thing that happens when, your friends have really deep stuff that are happening to them. All right. So keep going, my friend. Yeah, as I say that, keep going, the Chariot. It's about movement, the Chariot. Forward, positive movement. It's not for nothing. What were your levels at, if you don't mind sharing? What were they at? I remember the numbers. I remember 14,000 is like a good number. And I remember they were at like 28,000 and then jumped to 21,000 the last time. So curious where they're at, like in comparison to what I know of levels. Hello, humble kind. Thank you, Brian. No. As the song saying no, it popped up this menu, and it's like report block, and I'm like, I don't want to do any of that to Brian. I don't want to report him or block him or anything like that. No. Are you serious? 16,000? So you're like right there at healthy levels again, like so close. 1102. It's 1102 here when you typed that, which you guys, if you know me, you know that 1102 is my highest timeline number. Oh my gosh. Brent, I'm so happy for you. Can I share? Like, is it okay to, I know you share a lot of it publicly, but like, okay, so Bryn, you guys know her as I Stand for Justice, probably some of you. She battled leukemia a year ago, almost a year to the day. She was told that she was needed to go on hospice. And she changed her whole life. And she started this different nutritional regimen, and she was extremely diligent with it. And like the doctors had like given up on her basically, and she said, I refuse to give up. And she knocked her levels down for it's your blood, it's like your white and red blood count cells. Anyway, she knocked them down to like normal, basically whatever the units are that they measure. And they considered her like recovered. And she had unknowingly, she had stopped this nutritional regimen because she thought that she was in the clear. Find out it had come back, and it was it worse than before or right at where it was? Like, it was really close to where it was before. 14,000 is the number that is like considered normal levels. And when she started telling me her levels the last time around, she was at 28,000. And that was when it was going down. She's at 16,000 for her levels. So she's really close to normal, healthy levels again. So it's really exciting. And so the reading that I was giving her was on, I don't do a lot of like health things, but it was really prompted instantly by spirit to give her news, like their spiritual, assurance that what she's doing is working. Hello, Inspire Awakening. Hi, beautiful. It is amazing. It is amazing. Bear Bravely says that's amazing. It is amazing. Yeah, the Four of Wands, about celebrations, achievements, self-esteem. Community spirit, success. So lots of success cards coming out for Bryn. because I stand for justice card, which I think is amazing. So, I mean, this really extremely clear, Bryn, that what you're doing is working. There is a reason for why you're having to go through this twice. And it's honestly to make those doctors stop doubting, because you aren't doubting. And she's got other things that she's battling too on top of all that. I mean, the negative energies really came at Bryn. They gave no mercy whatsoever. So she's not only battling that, but she's battling other things as well, which just battling leukemia all on its own is hard. But this round they said, we're gonna raise the stakes for you, and we're gonna make your body have to fight even harder. Yeah, you're gonna stay on your health shakes and meals. I think that's really smart. I think that's one of those things that you'll probably have to continue for a long time after you're in the clear. As disgusting as they are, they're bringing you life. So, woo! I'm happy for you, Bryn. Really happy for you. Okay, I made it through the list, guys. Is there anybody else? I'll take 2 more names if you'd like me to pull a card for you. And then I'm going to probably pop off of here for a little bit because that was a lot. I love you too, Bryn, so much. I'm really, really happy for you. Yes, Larissa. Okay. Yes. I was just talking about you, Inspire Awakening 77, about being in your live the other day. It was a while ago. But it's funny that you came in here. Because it's funny how that works. Like someone gets put on your mind, and then it's like, oh, we're briefly. Okay, resend briefly. All right, I gotta hug my selenite for a second. Got left ear ringing, clear the energy. There's not like bad energy. I'm just clearing my energy from the emotions of that last one. There's no bad energy, just to be clear. That last reading just hit my heart. It hit my heart. All right, what do we have for Larissa? Magnetization, yes. I'm so glad, Lana. I'm so glad it helped. Sorry, I missed like King of Wands and submissive. Tell me about that. The Hanged Man. Odin's coming out really strong in these readings. King of Wands, King of Cups. Definitely a divine masculine energy going on here. What are you trying to say, Odin? What's the submissive card about specifically? Three of Wands. Over gratitude. What a better word.
I'm just
I see.
why.
Incredibly great energy right now with this King of Wands and King of Cups. This has nothing to do with another person. This is about you, Larissa. You are in this incredible divine energy where you are not only emotionally able to work through the things that are coming at you, but you are passionately able to tackle the projects. The problem is, and this is an issue that is going to need healing, is you're not submitting to the fact that it's a worthiness issue here. You're not submitting to the fact that you're meant to be pushing forward and rapidly expanding right now. You have this Ace of Pentacles that is just waiting for you. But there is something that you are limiting yourself with. It may be people that you're surrounded around, energies that you may need to go through an inventory of who is around you and do a yes or no if that person is meant to be on your path long term. These may be people that you genuinely love having around you, but their energy in their own life can sometimes block your movement forward because you're very loyal and love people and helping them. But there are some energies that you're meant to leave behind, some situations that you're meant to leave behind, and so you're kind of being asked to submit so that you can move forward. Submit to the fact that some of these people do have to you have to remove yourself energetically from them. And there's multiple individuals in your life that just need to kind of have that rope let out and let them swim on. um Submissive, water sign, possessive. So let's see, this water sign, is this a person? Water sign and an earth sign. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay. So this is a person, the people that you're going to be looking for are people that either are emotionally very shut off or very high emotion. And I'm hearing they don't walk the walk. Like they don't walk the walk. They talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They're immature spiritually and highly possessive of being seen. Of They're gonna be people that are like very flashy around you that try to like to you for attention, if that makes sense. So these are some like release in your life or situations that you're in life to move forward. And may be very difficult to do, but it's just a pattern that they don't even want me to say it's a pattern. In the line of work you do, they're restricting you. These energies are restricting you. It's like they're like possessive over you, like you're theirs. And the thing is, Larissa, you are yours. You are yours and only yours. You owe no one anything ever. Ever. You owe no one anything. And anytime that you have a gut feeling about someone, you're right. You're right. Your intuition is, you pulled king energy. That, like, we're not even talking about gender here. Like, the king energy, this, it's the most matured energy. That's your energy. You are a butterfly that is intermixing with these caterpillars, which is part of your job, to intermix with some caterpillars so that you can help them turn into butterflies, but not when they start to get possessive over you. That's when the energy starts to actually restrict you And this can be personal life, work life. I'm really hearing it's across the board. It's across the board. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, that was an interesting message to bring into you, but I'm glad that it was resonating for you. Incredible individual. Like, your energy is so amazing. I absolutely adore going into your lives. But you are flocking or attracting, magnetizing not only great people, but also people that are in need of severe healing. And you do have karmic connections. Yeah, you are also attracting these karmic connections that are there to literally teach you to say no thank you. I wish you well. Like just energetically saying that. You don't even have to say it to them. You can just energetically be like, "No, we're done with that." Yeah, darkness is drawn to the light. Absolutely. It absolutely is. And I'm glad that you can see that, because it's like you're at a state in your journey. You're at a state in your journey where the heat is going to be on more and more. It was in your life that day that like your life, you said it gets overheated sometimes, but like we all felt, and that's the kind of energy you're going to continue to draw in. And so having those tactics that you know, deploying those tactics often, I get this a lot. So for me, what works for me, and it's going to be different for you. They're telling me that it's going to be different for you, and that you have tactics that you know to deploy, that sometimes you don't deploy them quick enough. Like I get my sound bowl out. You know what the darkness, the negative energy can't stand? This freaking sound bowl. They hate it. And I swear it has something to do with the goddess Tara that's in here. She's protective, green Tara. But you have your own things that work for you, and they are just as effective as anything that I would be able to teach you. So you've got the tools. You're in a great energy. You're rocking this journey, and continue, please, because we need you. We need you to help bring all these caterpillars into butterflies without it affecting your energy. Okay. All right. I hope that's helpful. Bear Bravely. They really want me to pull from Kali again. Yeah, take what resonates. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime you want a reading, Inspire Awakening, part of my job is for people like you that are out there every single day doing this work and helping people with your beautiful energy. If you need to pop in for a reading for some reason, whatever the reason, you just need an uplifting word because you're having a rough day and I'm live, please come in and I will try to work you in like ASAP. Like I usually put other people that are literally doing this every day. I try to move them to the top as soon as I can. It's just part of my calling to do that. And I do that for a lot of different readers, so that are doing it daily. And you are like, you may take some days off, but you're doing this every day. All right. What do we have for Bear Bravely? You showed me what hope was. Don't forget you've been a part of my journey. Oh, I love you. I'm grateful for you too. I go in to get help as well. So we help each other. Sometimes I know I can just like go in there and listen to a card because Spirit will be like, this one of these cards is for you. Just stay and we'll tell you when to go. And I'm like, okay. Bear Bravely. Hello, Alex. I know we're just on such a good frequency with a vibration with one another. Inspire Awakening, like just it's cool. One of my I don't remember why I brought you up because you had pulled a card for me and then I said your name and my friend goes, oh, I don't know who that is, and I'm like, Well, you should definitely go check her out because she rocks. Apparently my thumb was not hitting the right one to pop it out. It was sliding by. Kali Mahamaya. Kali Mahamaya is the one that I got for you, Bear Bravely. Hello, William. Yeah, I always figure that like we all know each other at this point because we've all been following each other for a while. And it's like, and this is like one of my closest friends. So I was like, how do you not know Inspired Awakening 7-7? Like, you got to go check her out. You'd love her. My ears are ringing like crazy. That's probably a good thing, Mike. Both of them. I know that there's a lot of like, there's definitely an energy attack that's been going on. Like every time I go live, there's an energy attack that's going on. I mostly just ignore them and just keep going. So you might be feeling that too. Bear Bravely and anyone else this resonates for. Kali Mahamaya is Kalima, the spiritual truth beneath all appearances, the healing waiting to be discovered in all experiences. In harmony with your higher self, she manifests the path upon which you can best learn, heal, and grow. She is unclothed, symbolizing wild, unconditional authenticity. She is the empowerment to discard conditioning and judgments that we have worn, cast off the fearful constraints others have imposed upon you. Connecting to your authentic being will attract healing, guidance, and divine grace to you now. Kali Mahamaya knows the life circumstances that will best evoke your sacred fulfillment. From gentle blessings to heart-stretching challenges that bring out courage and confidence you never knew you had, she weaves the circumstances into being that will cause you to grow, awaken, and fulfill your divine potential. Through her careful, chosen life lessons, the heart becomes spiritually prepared to dispense with mainstream consciousness. The soul begins to move away from the limitations and absence of personal responsibility that accompanies mass conditioning. The inner spiritual eye flutters open and new realities open up. Her appearance signifies that mass consciousness and mainstream interpretations of events cannot support your soul path. It is only through looking for a life lesson that you will cut through the confusion to obtain clarity and attract all you need to heal and transform the situation at hand. Listen to your heart rather than allowing conventional beliefs to create fear in your mind. Kali Mahamaya arrives spontaneously as a protective bearer of universal truth when a situation has become unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart. The truth she awakens may provide immediate relief, or it may not be easy to accept at first. Either way, you are promised revelations that shall ultimately lead you beyond deception or beyond what is simply not right for you. She protects you from or from that which is unworthy of your heart and has constrained your spirit. Even though Kali recognizes it's going to create a disconnection from the authentic, the authentic needs an inner purpose of the soul. If we are on a path, she evokes the situations to devastate established order. Thus, she realigns us to the better path. This is her act of radical love to unfetter our minds and clear our perception. With the correct knowledge, we gain the capacity to proceed with wisdom. She will not allow you to be misled. If you have wandered from your path, she will firmly re-establish you on the way to best help heal, empower, and liberate you with joy. So when our plans suddenly seem thwarted, we need to ask whether we require more courage and growth to rise above the obstacle. Alternatively, we need plans to be open to a different path. We can discern authentic spiritual guidance from its effect, sense of relief even when the path ahead seems challenging. Acting on true guidance causes us to grow even when it opens a gentler and more graceful path. Misinterpreting guidance reinforces our ego patterns and keeps us stuck. Kali Mahamaya exists and operates beyond convention and convenience. She is the inoculating tonic of authenticity. Authenticity keeps us dialed into our true purpose and passion. She protects the soul from conventionality, that castrates, disables, and steals our creative fire. She is the divine disruption that provides needed yet often unanticipated spiritual recalibration. When our minds are so confused that we do not even sense the troubles that threaten to consume us, she arises from the ocean of consciousness with compassionate ferocity. When we stray from our authentic nature, she brings us back to the spiritual home of the heart. She reminds us that we are the most powerful and protected when we seek the truth of the heart, because that is when we are closest to her. Dispense with the need to placate others or control situations. She has arisen and can be trusted unconditionally. Take refuge in her and allow your guided to, having patience in the unfolding of events unlimited. She is watching over the in your soul. Kali is all about fierce love. It's a dark feminine aspect, not dark evil. Dark as in where we don't normally like to shine light. She comes in and she says, we are lighting this up. We are blazing it on fire. Kali comes in and she goes, you are trying to hide from yourself, and it is not going to continue, because that is not on your divine soul path to hide this part of you. So we are going to turn on all the lights. Every light in the house is on, and we are going to go get the flashlights too and shine it on there. And you do not get to look away from this until it is resolved. And if it means uprooting you from a job, from a relationship, from another situation, she will do it. Whether you believe in Kali or you just believe in God, then we know the God of the Old Testament. He would just come in and wipe things out. Same energy, same type of stuff that we're talking about. It's just that in one religion, they give it a name. They give the energy a name, but ultimately we are one. And there is just one universal force. There is one universal divine. And then there's us. We are an aspect of that divine. Each one of us is a seed of God, right? And 2 crows just flew by, swooped through. By the way, Jordan, Danielle, are you still in here? Because I was mid through that and I was told I needed to get the crow deck out. Thank you, Declining Humanity. Hello, Ashley. Jordan, are you still in here? Brit Brat, you're surrendering your ego, traveling 2,000 miles away from home. Oh, wow. That's big. I hope it's fun what you're doing. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards for you, Jordan, because Odin's asking me to. I believe in one creator. I'm a red letter Christian. Jesus. I work with Mary and Jesus every day. I work with Archangel Michael. I also believe that there are different realms. We have a demonic realm, we have an angelic realm, and then we have a deity or ascended master realm is sort of how I look at it. And we also have other spirits that are around, right? But I mainly work with the angelic realm and the deity realm. These are just energies that have been in existence before, just like angels. They've been in existence before. They have things to teach, and they provide balance where the demons work in the dark and the angels work in the light. The deities work in both. They can work in both. And you get to decide using discernment and protection on how you want to interact with those energies. Do you want to interact with their more negative aspect? I personally do not. So the only energies that I work with are the ones that work with the light. If I ask for them to only work with me, it's good, the highest good of the person that I'm working with. It's not going to do harm to me or anybody else. And that nothing that I do with them can then go forward to hurt someone else intentionally either. Now, if there are free will decisions that a human makes, that's a different story because we don't interrupt free will decisions. So that's just how I work with energies. And, you can take it or leave it. I also, when I pull cards for people, I only pull through energies that your soul is comfortable working with. So my guides are talking to your guides, and your guides are deciding whether we're going to bring in any other energies to work or not. I always respect the individual's energy. I don't ever tap into somebody's actual energy unless I'm in an energy healing session. And in that case, I am giving people like the disclaimer that that's what's going to happen. And that's really the only time that I do that. Otherwise, it's always my guides talking to your guides. My energy is protected. Your energy is protected. And only those things that are for the highest good for me to know and talk about are going to be shared. All right, Jordan. Eight of Swords in reverse. 8. Ooh, 8 of Cups upright and the Justice card. What order do you want those in? Eight of Cups, 8 of Swords reversed, and then Justice. Okay. 8. 8s are really good numbers, Jordan. They feel incredibly important for you. 8s. I don't know why, though, at this point. That may absolutely, I can pick up on chakras that are blocked. I not only pick up on what chakras are blocked, I help clear those chakras. I go in there and I blast it with healing energy, light energy, and love. That's all I do in there is I remove blockages and I replace it with healing energy, light, and love. And Mike have both had energy healing sessions with me. I come out of there with telling you what I experienced in there, and then you tell me what you experienced, because it's more important for you to resonate with what I'm saying there. Like, I could feel you in this part of my chakra system. Like, I've had people get dizzy. I've gotten them feeling like they're rocking on that I felt like I was rocking on the waves. They are like, that's what I felt seasick. With my sister, when I did an energy healing session, COVID had given her this like dizziness feeling, and she had never told me about that. And I like sat across from her in the room, and I go, I am feeling this like swirling, like I'm just spinning. I had an alarm go off there. Anyway, where she was just spinning. And she's like, that's a symptom that I've been having since I had COVID. Like, and she had it months ago. But yeah, I do all sorts of healing. Like, for example, with my sister, she has had fertility issues. And after one healing session, she went from months and months and months of tracking her progesterone. And within, I think, a month of that healing session, a couple of weeks, I want to say, actually, with that healing session, she saw her first spikes in her progesterone. And then she just texted me a couple of weeks ago and was so excited because she goes, for the first time, she tracked ovulation. And that's just one healing session, and sending her with some oils and also a shift in her perspective. We did a lot of releasing of root chakra blockages and sacral chakra blockages. So my energy healing sessions are incredibly intense, incredibly helpful. More specific that you get about what it is that you desire to have help with, the better I can help you. Especially if when you sign up for them ahead of time, before I even send the form to you of what it is that you're looking for, because I can start talking to the energies as soon as you start scheduling and be like, can you start bringing in information that I need for this healing session for this individual that's wanting healing. So I highly recommend them. They're my favorite thing to do because I feel like they are so much deeper than a reading or a conversation can be. And I just watch people flourish after they have them. I see them just completely flourish. Like this reading that I'm getting ready to do for Jordan, it's like this reverse is about restrictions being removed. Like she's been working really, really hard on removing all of these self-imposed restrictions and beliefs about herself, these hopeless, sad beliefs about herself, like these abandonment issues that she's had in her life. She's now releasing those restrictions from her, and justice is coming for all the things that you've had. Your life is starting to shift. The way that you look at life is starting to shift. And that is part of the justice that you're getting served for overcoming these things, for surviving, for thriving, even through all of the things that you've had happen to you in your life. They're virtual. I literally do not ever need to, I do not have to touch anyone's body ever. My sister was in my room. I did not touch her body one time. Not one time. And the sessions that I've done with everyone else have been virtually over Google Meets. The only thing that you need is a quiet space that's uninterrupted, which can be really hard for some people. Is it 100% necessary? No. Can I do it? Can I sit in my house, in my circle over there and heal someone while they're making dinner? Absolutely. You'll probably feel something from it though. And it's more effective when not. So, hi, Kelly. All right. 8 of Cups. The crow stands on the river bank, her back to the gold cups that symbolize material wealth and possessions. She is ready to fly off and leave it all behind. The moon represents her shadow self and her true nature, one she tries to suppress but cannot deny. The 8 of Cups asks that you look inward and discover what it is that you want from your life. What is important to you? This card suggests that although it will take considerable strength to let go and walk away, it may be necessary to achieve true happiness. Thank you, Todd. Todd and I had an incredible session together, and I've loved watching you grow, Todd. I've loved it. The 7 of Swords in reverse. When reversed, the 7 of Swords marks a point in time when you are finding it difficult to take the next step because you may be feeling overburdened. Now is the time to evaluate bad habits that hold you back. And the Justice card. So even though I sort of said what the message was to Jordan, what one of the messages was to Jordan, I'm also adding in the words from the book because there's more in there that can trigger more thought and really like help her understand what area of her life it's talking about. I think she already knows what area of her life it's talking about. And then Justice. The crow flies upward with wings open. He has nothing to conceal. His honesty has earned him respect of his peers. I want you to know that, Jordan, the respect of your peers is not just about humans of the divine realm. Like, I saw that you wanted a card, but I said I was going to take 2 names. And I was interrupted halfway through my Bear Bravely in my head as I was reading. It was Odin going, no. We've got a message for Jordan. Jordan, your authenticity, your ability to start really cracking into your healing and the things that we uncovered during your session, I'm being told by the divine that you have really dove into those things and have gotten face to face with a lot of the stuff that you need to heal. And that has earned a lot of respect because the things that were shared with you were, definitely in your face type of stuff. You know, we didn't hold back anything. It wasn't a reading or an energy work session. It wasn't a healing session to prop you up and tell you how great you're doing. It was to lay out to you all the things that are still there, right? And so the divine is just really proud of how you didn't allow that to bring you down. You allowed it to propel you forward. I wish you so much joy, Meet, and I hope that you heal. That's what I hope. I send you all the love, though. Can you do a solar plexus clearing? I do not do energy clearings on live. That's extremely dangerous for me to do because of the way that I do these sessions. So I do them in a secure environment. So no, I do not. Hello, Tamara. Hi, how are you? So anyway, you earn the respect of your peers as they know that he will take a balanced and fair approach to every situation. This crow of justice brings a message to take the time to see a problem or difficult challenge from all sides before making any decisions. It's also time to consider all consequences. So a lot of moving forward. The star card is here. It's all about hope. Your future, your wishes, they've been heard. The things that you are working on have like bought you a ticket to the positive side of the universe. The time that you are accountable for your actions, treat others, it buys you a ticket over to the universe, another raffle ticket in there. And then you just start dipping into the beautiful vibrations of that side of the universe. So you're doing really well, Jordan. Life, it will always have stressors to it. It's never going to be easy and like 100% flowing. But you guys are definitely moving into a really positive, wherever you guys are moving, it's a positive place. It's good for you. Hey, Spiral Goddess. All right, I'm gonna pop off of here because I've been on here for 1 hour and 143, guys. That's my spirit guide Andrew's number. Just flipped over to 143 on YouTube, and I've got some more cleaning and stuff to do for myself. But I had to come on here and give back to you guys. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.